poured him the cheap $8 wine all day. I was bartending this super fancy VIP event at a hotel downtown, the kind where tickets cost like $500 per person and everyone's wearing designer suits and dresses that probably cost more than my rent. The company hosting it had specifically requested premium wines only. We're talking bottles that cost $80 to $200 each. Fancy French stuff with names I couldn't even pronounce. Before the event started, my manager gathered all the bartenders and gave us the rules. She was super clear about it. Under no circumstances are guests allowed behind the bar. If anyone tries, you shut it down immediately and get security. This was a big deal because we had thousands of dollars worth of alcohol back there and the liability if someone got hurt was huge. The event starts and everything's going smooth. I'm making drinks, chatting with guests, doing my thing. Most of these people were pretty nice, asking about the wines, tipping well, normal stuff. But then there was this one guy, mid-40s, gray suit that probably cost more than my car, slicked back hair, the kind of guy who just radiates "I'm more important than you" energy. He comes up to the bar and snaps his fingers at me. Actually snaps his fingers like I'm a dog. Hey, pour me the Chablis, not even a please or anything. I smile because that's my job and pour him a glass of this really nice white wine we had. He takes a sip, makes his face like he's a wine expert, and walks away without saying thank you or leaving a tip. About an hour into the event, I needed to restock. We were running low on some mixers and garnishes, so I went to the back storage room. I was gone maybe 45 seconds. That's it. When I came back, I literally froze. This guy, the same finger-snapping guy, was behind my bar. He had opened one of our most expensive bottles, this $180 white wine that we only opened by request, and he was pouring himself not one, but two massive glasses, like completely full to the brim. I walked up and said, "Sir, you can't be back here. You need to step out from behind the bar right now." He looks at me like I just asked him to do calculus. I wanted the good stuff and you weren't here, so I helped myself. Then he just walked away with both glasses. Didn't apologize, didn't acknowledge that he did anything wrong, just took his stolen wine and went back to his table. I was so mad I could barely think straight. I wanted to chase him down and dump those glasses over his head, but I also needed this job and couldn't afford to cause a scene. So I took a breath and decided on a different approach. We had this one wine at the event that nobody was drinking, Jacob's Creek. It's like the cheapest wine you can buy at a grocery store, maybe $8 a bottle. Tastes like vinegar mixed with sadness. We only had it as a backup in case we ran out of the good stuff. The rest of the night, every single time this guy came to the bar, I served him Jacob's Creek. He'd ask for the Chablis, Jacob's Creek in a Chablis glass. He'd request a specific Chardonnay, Jacob's Creek. He'd ask for a Sauvignon Blanc, you guessed it, Jacob's Creek. The beautiful thing was that all white wine looks basically the same in a glass. And this guy was drinking so much that I don't think he could even tell the difference anymore. Plus the event was loud and busy, so he couldn't really complain or make a scene without looking ridiculous. I watched him down like 6 glasses of this garbage wine over the next 3 hours. He kept coming back for more, totally clueless that he was drinking the cheapest wine we had. At one point, he even told his friend that the wine selection tonight was excellent. I had to turn around so he wouldn't see me laughing. Near the end of the event, he came up one more time. He was definitely drunk at this point, swaying a little, words slurring. He goes, "I'll have one more glass of that fantastic Chablis." I poured him another generous glass of Jacob's Creek, handed it to him with the biggest smile and said, "Enjoy, sir. That's our finest selection." He raised his glass to me like we were old friends and stumbled back to his table. My manager came up to me at the end of the night while we were cleaning up. She said she'd checked the security footage after noticing an expensive bottle had been opened. She saw everything. The guy going behind the bar, taking the wine, all of it. She asked what I did about it and I told her. She laughed so hard she had to sit down. Then she said that guy complained to the event organizers that the wine service was exceptional and specifically mentioned me by name. He'd basically given me a compliment while drinking $8 wine all night thinking it was the premium stuff. The event organizers gave me an extra $100 tip because of his feedback. So I got paid extra for my petty revenge. Best shift I ever worked.